guys, welcome to DIY Hair School. On today's video, I'm going to show you how parting your hair to put it half up in different places can give you a completely different look. This can work for just about any half up look you do. We're going to do the same look for every time I show you how to do it, because it's not about how we're putting up our hair in the back, but it's how we're going to make it look around the front. So usually we're doing styles and we're focusing on how they look in the back, but I know a lot of people struggle to figure out how they like their hair to look in the front, and there are so many options depending on your hair and your preferences. The style we're going to use is just a half up sort of ponytail claw clip style, just like this. We're going to twist, hold it up, use our clip, and just create the ponytail by letting the hair fall over the clip, like so. Okay, now I often opt for pulling my hair completely back from the top of my ears back, but I allow the hair at the front to fall out, like so. So that's how I usually do it. So what I would normally do is take my fingers right at the top of my ears on both sides, and I keep my fingers against my scalp the entire way. It does help if you have nails, but you can totally do this without nails, or you can do it with a comb on either side, a tail comb, but I just like to use my fingers. So right against your head, and you want to keep them against your head until they meet at the back. So we're just going to go around, they touch, and so then you just grab all the hair and you would create your style. So I'll just create it quickly. And then you would go back and let those little hairs at the front fall out. I also usually let a few little ones right by my ears come out. Just like that. The trouble with this is if you don't have short hairs around your face like I do, then what do? Because then what it looks like if all that hair stays back is like this. And that's fine. It's a great look, but it's a little bit more of a sleek look, and not everybody loves to see that much of their face. But if you only have long hair at the front, it's not as aesthetic to have long hairs hanging out, and not usually a look that most people enjoy. So if that's the case and you don't have short layers around your face to let the hairs fall out like I do, then this is something you can do instead. Instead of taking your hair from the top of your ear back, so you've got all of this hair back, what we're going to do is go about an inch or two above our ear and pull it back. And then we will create our style. And again, I know it's a little messy, but I'm not really focusing on how nice the style looks. We're just focusing on the different looks from the front. So I've got my little ponytail in, and then you can see you have this hair down as opposed to all of this hair back. And this is just going to create a softer look, more similar to when you have hair down around the front. Obviously, if you don't have short hair, it's not exactly the same as having the hairs around the front, but it is definitely a softer look when you kind of cover up your ears like this. It doesn't feel so slicked back and doesn't feel like it exposes so much of your face. You can, of course, still do this and have hairs around your face. It's also a really cute look, just a totally different look. At the same time, it's going to give you a little bit more fullness of your hair around your face, as opposed to when you do pull everything back, it's going to take away some of the fullness of the hair. So if you like your hair to look fuller, leaving it down around your ears is an excellent option. One final option that's great, especially if you do like a sleek look, is actually eliminating your part altogether and doing a truly slicked back look. So first we will slick everything back from the top of the ears up to create that half up style, and we'll twist. And so you can have that kind of look right there where everything is back. Now, I say slicked, but I didn't do it super tight. You can see I left some looseness. You could really slick it back. And again, if you have the little hairs around your face, you can drop some of those out. Probably less with a look like this, but you can drop some of those out if you want to soften the look, or you can leave it all pulled back. Now you can do the same thing with this all back style where we leave some of this hair out. So let's try that now. So we're just gonna slick it back again with the brush, but we're going to leave that inch or two above the ear out this time to just soften the look and leave the hair looking a little bit fuller around the face. There we go. Again, it just kind of softens the entire look as opposed to having everything pulled back. It's totally personal preference. I rotate between all of these different looks just depending on what I'm going for. And you can, again, pull some of those hairs out if you do have the option because you have the small hairs. If not, then that's fine too. And if you do have the baby hairs and you don't want them to fall out, just a good layer of some Stronghold hairspray will keep those in place. I hope that helps. I hope you have a better understanding of how making some small changes to how your hair sits around your face can really impact the overall look of your hairstyle. Have some fun, try different things. Know that there really isn't anything that is wrong or right about any style that you do as long as you like it. And if you're following along with a style and you find you like leaving more hair out or slicking more hair back, that's fine. There is nothing wrong with doing it differently and just using tutorials as more inspiration as opposed to having to emulate them completely. Thank you so much for being here with me today, guys. Leave me a comment in the comment section if you have any questions or any videos you'd like me to make. Like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos because I do post 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I do post content in my shorts or on TikTok and Instagram every single day at DIY Hair School. Bye, guys.